Hello and welcome to Invoke. So I decided to do a post-commentary of what we're currently doing because this raid kicked my ass for a while. I ended up reviving inside this combat, unfortunately, but you'll see throughout this entire fight that there's a special quest you can get off the dispatch stuff where you can fight KAKUJA Kaneki, and beforehand you fight like a very basic Kaneki and basically destroy him in one hit. But then this boy comes in. This man who's working his magic. He's really he's flaunting his stuff, basically. He has what feels like infinite durability, and he's only weak to yellow characters, basically. So Hayase is kind of what I was trying to use. I have a team of Arima and Eto in the first slot, Amon Kura and the Kaneki that breaks in the second slot, and Hayase and Nishiki in the third slot, because Nishiki was kind of my healer. My issue with Hayase is I didn't expect him to die as fast as he did. Primarily, he's kind of a character that you basically want to use for attack buffs. You want to use him primarily to get the most damage off possible, but then swap him out so he doesn't take his entire health bar worth of damage, which he did in the first turn there. Honestly, the strats for this fight, for the most part, is just kind of have a healer that's good. I'd say running Hayase with the Nishiki was a really bad plan. You want to have him on the field with the healer, and I'd say arguably you'd want to have a character that you can swap in afterwards after Hayase does his stuff. For example, if I could redo this raid, and I still had it available, I would probably put Hayase behind my Arima, and switch Eto into the second slot where the Kaneki break is, and put the Kaneki break in the third slot. So, because the Hayase, you only want him at the start of your turn, and then you want him to go away. You never want him to be on the field when the Kaneki is attacking. You can see I'm using the Arima here to try and get the break off. I'm so intent on it, because I was so afraid of the Hayase dying, but he did. He ended up dying at the end anyway. And then it pretty much gave this KAKUJA Kaneki an entire turn to just destroy me. You can see he's destroying the Amon Kura currently, and the Nishiki already took half his health bar within one hit. Likely what I'm going to do here is awaken my Amon Kura. It was probably a bad plan to do so because he was already mostly dead. But I feel like I was trying to prioritize getting the most damage off while also being able to heal the Amon Kura with the Nishiki. So you can see here I pop the Nishiki heal to try and get the damage off and be able to save the Amon Kura, but then I realized, oh, that's only 1,000 health. Amon, no! And then Amon died. And then Amon just got destroyed. The voice clips for the Kaneki are really cool. For the most part, he does yell really loudly whenever he gets hit. Like, it is really scary. But for the most part, his model is really solid. But like when he's down on the floor and not being attacked during your turn, he just wiggles his butt a little bit. It's weird. It's a weird time. But you can see here I'm kind of focusing on trying to get the break off. These turns, you can see it just goes by with not much happening. The issue is that my team is now basically dead. The Kaneki I could probably get done within 1 or 2 skills within the rest of this fight. Maybe not the Arima's skills because he doesn't quite do enough break damage, but if my white-haired Kaneki could get off 2 skills, he would probably break him. If my Arima could be able to swap out to Eto, that would work out. It could debuff the attack, but unfortunately, there goes the Kaneki, and now it's only Arima versus the half KAKUJA, which, by the way, solid, manga references right here. This is like endgame Tokyo Ghoul realness, so it's good. It's a good time. But you can see here, the damage is not okay for Arima. He's not doing well. He gets another turn off here, gets a few more hits in, but without his skill, he can't really kill the Kaneki, and rip. Oh, wow, actually got another turn off. I'm surprised. I didn't remember that happening. Hell yeah. Good job, my dude. And then he dies anyway. So then I had to revive. But that is a cool model. But then we came back, and we ended up just crushing the enemy. You can see here that, when you revive, it gives you all of your skills for free. So basically, there's no way to lose in this current scenario. The Hayase is going to pop his skill, give the attack boost, break the Kaneki. We're going to get even more hits off with every other character. The Arima's able to do his skill as well. It's basically, it's a hard reset button where the enemy is just like, oh, I guess I'm just dead then. Because no one can survive 6 skills in one turn. It's just not happening. It gives you all your changes back as well. The revive in this game is really broken, but it is really solid. So that was my attempt at the KAKUJA Kaneki. I found the raid to be really fun, and hopefully I'll be able to do it again in the future. Enjoy the rest of the video, because this is going to be the real-time version of me. Actually, before we cut to that, I just want to talk about how at the end here, I got some exchange tickets. It's actually really cool. You can use them to exchange for basically any of the materials you need to use for the higher tier characters later on. I didn't realize this was a system they added to the game, and I realized that the raid is the thing that gives you them. It's really helpful for trying to max out characters, and I'm looking forward to being able to use it soon, once I get to that tier on most of my characters, because it's SSR, and I kind of don't have that yet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another brand new video, and today we're going to do more of Invoke. The main purpose of this, first of all, I've been grinding a lot. I have been putting in more work than I have before. I was trying to get more points here. I've gotten up to the first tier with the Haka, gives me 5 gacha tickets, and gives me 5 of the dispatch gacha tickets. I get the pill there. It's not too big of a deal. And the reason why I have so many points now is because I was working on this Rize. This Rize is the raid Rize that they've been having, just kind of going around inside events, and she is fantastic. The work that I had to put into her was a little bit of a, it was a slight grind. You had to get 6 units of her in total, and you start off with 1, so basically you gotta grind up 5 of them. The drop rates are pretty bad for it, but in general, now that I have her like all the way upgraded, because now she's getting to 100% on her weapon, she'll be good to go. Plus, I don't entirely remember what the skill does, but I remember it was super important. I remember it was a debuff, or a buff to something, and then the last one on her other upgrade system is a debuff to all defenses and attack, I believe. So like, now that I have her maxed out in terms of that, I have a good blue Ghoul that I can use. I just need to max out her proper character, and I have plenty of materials for it now. I have 164 of her actual materials, and I have 8, 5, and 7 of the other ones. So that's not too bad, and she's already going towards 8 AP on the next round anyway. She's going to be a great character to use. The issue is just trying to get her up in terms of level, because I don't have enough books right now. I haven't really been grinding books all that much. I actually need to, because like, I'm running into this issue a lot where I'll pull a new character or a boss will come around and I'm just completely out of like any XP, any upgrade materials. I just completely run out of them entirely. So I'm going to pop my gacha tickets here, and then we're going to go ahead and try and grind up the materials to use Rize properly. We know that Iwao is a red character for a boss, so I think it'd be pretty cool to fight him with her. If oh, gacha tickets! Gacha tickets! Come on. New SSR. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, and... Oh. I actually have an Uta now, and it's a blue Uta. That's perfect. I needed more blues as well. I'm ready. That's perfect. All right, let's pop our other ones, because if the luck's already going, we need to capitalize on it. Plus, dispatch more SSR characters is always fantastic. SR characters will be really helpful as well. Just anything I can get for dispatch for the most part is important. Oh my god, Mogan, you're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Then we have just dupes of everyone else. I need to actually fuse my dispatch characters together sometime soon. Also, my cat's like licking my hand while I'm resting it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some dupes into each other. Especially because I don't know, it seems to upgrade things and seems to give them bonus like skills along the way. So here, Kuzen, let's double you up right now. I think it's gonna give him a time reduction in terms of how long it takes for him to dispatch. So that's good. Oh, wait, no. I have to max this out fully for that. Okay. Yeah, no, it appears to give you an I 20%. I actually don't entirely know. It's probably the event timer. Gives you another 20% of the time you would have left. So, for example, if the Rize would go for an hour, it would go for an hour and, what, 20? No. What's 20% of 60? I can't. It's like 17.5 or something. It's some weird math. All right. I'm going to fuse the other ones into this guy as well. I think that'll be great. Plus, I think he's one of the ones I use probably the most inside dispatch. So I will take that. Though he's not going to gain much off of this because I can't really max him out. I would need 3 more copies of him to get him to 100%. So we're nowhere close for now. Though, so I can seem to be able to upgrade dispatch characters in terms of their things here. I didn't know that at all, actually. That's really important. Here, Noro. Yeah, no, that's like, it's actually like a system. I haven't been using this at all, and this seems really important for my dispatch stuff. And that's 10, I can't tell, that's like 10 seconds, doesn't actually say, but it seems to be 10 less of something, probably minutes for the dispatch. Not too, and that increases results by 3%. Yeah, no, this is really important, and I'm really angry that I didn't get the chance to do this in the past. This is so, like, dire. Okay. I actually wonder, so there's Itori, which I apparently have used in the past, so that's a good sign. And I can max her out, I believe. Oh no, I'm 1 away from maxing out. Yeah, no, it's 80%. Damn it. I need 1 more of her. So once I do the dispatch there, it'll be good to go. Also, I'm fairly sure before this, I'm going to end up putting the Kaneki footage, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It's probably going to be my half KAKUJA Kaneki, like... I remember I did that off screen, and I wanted to put inside a video, but it was like a post commentary. So hopefully you guys like that. Cross my fingers. The Rize is still here, but our main goal right now is going to be to do the blue version of the dispatch missions. So that would be here. Is this the Ghoul one, or is this the CCG? This is CCG. Okay, no. The CCG has the cubes in the 3rd slot, so that's how I know. Versus the Ghoul, which has like, I think it's like Ghoul soup as the 3rd one. No, it's like a little vial. So you can kind of tell the difference on what screen you're on there. And so I know this is a good team. Oh, I should probably... Okay, we're just going to play with this for now. Likely we're going to get plenty of footage of the Rize later. I need to get through the quest pretty fast, and she's not really gonna... She doesn't have a type advantage. She doesn't have max level. She's kind of just not that great for the moment. And this shouldn't be too bad. Honestly, Amon, you should be able to just get through this. Like, if I just click this... Oh, wow! Yeah, no! This is actually like a struggle. Okay. This is good. This is a good time. Amon, I need to awaken you, because now it's time. God, he's so cool. This Amon is such a cool character. Plus, like, that Rize, when I was grinding her, she's a blue unit. So, like, Shinohara and Amon were just crushing the entire world throughout the entirety of my grinding. It was great. I was so happy to see it. Also, the Amon's basic attacks go from 4,000 to 8,000 damage when you awaken. That's really strong. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and try to break the other guys on the sides first. And then I'm gonna pop Arima's skill, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pop Amon's. Hopefully Amon can one-shot the niche. Oh god, he's not gonna. Here, Shinohara first. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Shinohara, hit that. Perfect. That's a good amount of damage. And this Amon, he shouldn't kill. He should break. Oh, it did kill. Holy shit. Amon is an actual hero. I am so happy I pulled him. And I'm so sorry to you for disrespecting you when I first pulled you. You deserve so much better than I gave you when I first saw you pop up on the screen. Alright, I wonder if that's going to be enough. I don't actually know how much I needed the next tier for the Rize thing. I'm pretty sure it might have been 3, 2, or no, it was 2, 5, 3. So we probably didn't get enough even close here. Yeah, no, that's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to skip on upgrading that for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize getting the books, because the books are kind of an important part. And also her max level is more important than her being upgraded to whatever tier she's going to get to. I think it's 6 or 4, 5, or 6. One of the ones that give her AP. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Here, Amon. We're going to crush this real quick, and then we'll do a good boss fight. Honestly, the book quests are so easy most of the time that it becomes really like... It becomes a major grind, because it's just kind of like, oh, time to just destroy this level real quick. And then you just pop every skill and just go on auto and just crush most things. Also, I've been running into an issue where when I have the game of Reinvoke open for too long, particle effects will disappear completely. So like the effects on here do nothing. So now it would just be like a giant portrait of the character's unit with like nothing around it, and then they would just go in and do like a small slap and then just nothing else. It's really funny actually to look at. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more swings here. My goal is to break, so that's good. And we're done. Hopefully it gives us enough books. I don't really know the drop rates on this quest. I don't really play it all that often. Hopefully we get enough to be able to max her out. Fingers crossed. Come on. I don't know if that was enough. It should be. I think she was like level 55 or so. So she's pretty close. She's like decently close to 80 here. Actually, I wonder if there's a level cap increase, because it seems like 80 is such a weird number that 100 just seems obvious to me. So I wonder if there's going to be like an upgrade system. I know they're talking about SSR Plus and URs and stuff like that inside various Discords. So that might be a thing later on to get to level 100. We'll see. I don't have enough for 4 more levels. I wonder if I could actually, if I just fused a few characters into you, if you would care. Also, I have 4 Nakis. I would need 2 more to max them out, so soon. I don't know. I kind of need all these characters, don't I? Like, for the most part, these SR characters are kind of important. Like, they're actually really good for just having in the background anyway. Shit, game. Why do you do this to me? I'm gonna jump past another one of the XP book quests. I will be right back, and we'll be good to go. And we're good to go. Perfect. So now I went ahead and completed the issue we were having. And we should be good to go to max out the Rize and try her out inside our good old pal of a quest boss fight. You wow, boy. And we'll see how it goes. What I am curious about is, like, I don't think I've ever seen her skill. I don't think I've played as her. And most of the time when I was fighting her level, I wasn't paying attention or I was on auto. So, like, I'm ready to see this. And Rize, welcome to the big leagues. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Actually, I'm gonna put these in first. I'm gonna be very, like, slow about this. I'm not really too keen on wasting books. I kind of need them. So, like, as few as possible that I need to use, the better. And, oh god, she's at level 2 for that, though. That's so bad. At this point, if I keep on stressing about the different things that are wrong with her character and the things that I don't have yet, I'm just going to keep on trying to want to grind. So let's go ahead and fight Yuao at our current point, with our current power, with a full blue team and see how this goes. I think I will keep Arima in his place. He kind of deserves it. He deserves his pedestal that he's been put on for the most part. I'm going to put Akira on the team, and I'm going to have a backup. In Arima's slot, in the backup, I'm going to put a character that can do the most damage. So probably my Break Kaneki. In the middle, to swap in for the Rize, I'm going to put my Nishiki because he's going to be good for a healer. Plus, if she dies, I'll need it. And she seems to be a glass cannon regardless, so he'll be a good swap in and just a good character to have. And for a secondary on this one, I'm going to put... I don't mind Heise. And honestly, he's a pretty good unit to have in the back anyway. So we're going to try this. This is going to be our build for this time, and we're going to see how kind of things work. I'm hoping Rize is going to be a pretty dominant force inside the battle, but I'm unsure because I haven't really upgraded her all that much. I'm ready. Square up, my dude. It's time to go. She seems to be glowing. I don't know what that means, but I'll take whatever I can do. Also, the Kaneki, his main focus is kind of breaking. So that's kind of what I'm using him for, as like a swap in as like a pure breaker. I don't really use him for anything else. His durability damage is probably the main reason why I have him, though he didn't really seem to do enough there. Hopefully he doesn't end up dying here and just ruining this entire run. Though Akira and Rize should be fine as well. Yeah, no, this is all right. I'm gonna only use Rize's attacks to start off with. It broke. Okay. Akira, attack with you as well. I'm gonna use Kaneki's skill and then swap in my Arima. We're not gonna be able to get a break off this time because we already did, but this should be fine. This should be good for damage. It should give us... Oh, that wasn't that great in terms of damage, actually. That's alright. This is alright for now, and next turn I should be able to get at least 2 hits off. I might swap out Akira for Hayase to try and get the attack boost off for one of the turns. Probably the one after next turn, because this turn I'm going to use mostly... Actually, if I'm going to be using skills this turn, also, he's breaking a lot of my characters. This is bad. Oh, no. Please don't kill, like, Rize. That was a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, no, don't do that. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use my Akira's attacks first, and I'm going to swap her out to Hayase. Because if I can get the Hayase off, and I can get a break off, I can go ahead and try and get his skill off next turn to get a buff and try and get a good turn off. Here, I'm going to pop Arima's thing as well. We'll give him the attack boost. If Hayase can go in... Actually, yeah, he got perfect. So I'm gonna pop his skill now to give us an attack boost on our entire team. I'm going to try to go ahead and hit with everyone. Rize hits for roughly around 6,000 or so she's not too great on that front. Though, like, her break damage and her skill seems to do a lot of work. I'm liking this. Likely what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to try to focus on getting Hayase's attacks off. He's probably going to be my swap in primarily for that slot. So I'm probably going to do all of his attacks, swap in Akira, do all of her attacks, do Rize's, do our good old pal, I'm losing it. Name, Arima's attacks, and then we'll be good to go. That was a good break, so that's solid. And then next turn, he should be awakened, so we should be able to get a pretty solid turn off. I don't know if you do more damage to him when he's awakened, it would make sense, but like, basically every one of my skills is almost good to go for this last turn, so we'll see. Wow, just don't kill, like, Rize. That would be the worst case scenario. That hurt, but she's not dead. You attacked Arima, good. Oh, wow, yeah, no, we're good now. Attack with Kira all the way. Hayase, come on in. We're gonna use your skill. The main reason is because it gives you it gives like attack boost to my entire team. So we'll buff all of their attacks, let them use skills afterwards, and try to get as much damage off as possible. However, the fact that it broke is a really bad thing. I probably shouldn't have actually done my normal attacks with the other characters first. That's alright. That's a defense down. Arima, how much damage will this do? I'd say that was about 7 procs of about 7,000 damage, so not great, but not bad. It also went up to like 10,000 in the last 3 hits or so, so... Honestly, I think our damage on him is pretty alright. Our blue team definitely has a lot to be desired, and I think it's just kind of needing to max out some characters. I'm not too afraid of Nishiki being in the back, because like, if it does get really dangerous, he's a good swap in to heal my entire team. That was good, though. I think that was a really good run of everything. I'm happy. I'm glad with what we've done here. And I'd say that Rize put in a lot of really good work there. She was hitting for roughly around the same damage that Shinohara would on an usual level that he's boosted. So it's very similar to an actual SSR. Also, the fact that I can get a skill off of her, that's just a good time. I'm probably gonna end up ending off for now, and we'll see what ends up happening. And hopefully I can get a raid in the meantime between now and next time, and I can grind out another character. I'm hoping Nishiki comes back. Just a matter of me waiting for the dispatch to finish, and I'll probably try to max out my dispatch characters as well, because they are going to be a good time. And I haven't started this, I just realized. Whoops. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.